Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing on this amazing Tuesday morning? I hope everyone is feeling great, excited for the day, excited for the possibilities of the day, and just to take over the world, right? So, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me see who is in the building. Good morning, Miss Linda. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Linda says, I'm blessed, new day, new beginnings, and mercies. Yes, everything brand new today. Fresh and brand new. Yes, indeed. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Pascal. Good morning, Tiffany. She's blessed and highly favored. Amen, amen, amen. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, Trina. Good morning, Patricia K. Good morning, Grand Rising. Good morning, Miss Lois. I'm blessed. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Tina. Grand Rising. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? Let me have a transparent moment for you guys. Well, this word transparency is floating around like full transparency, whatever, right? Okay, so I'm being transparent this morning. I woke up and I had a serious headache. I was tempted to cancel coffee with Nikki because I was like, I have a headache. I just don't feel like doing it. If you know anything about me, you know that I hate having headaches because a headache feels like everything hurts. I just can't think right. I can't, everything starts to hurt when I have a headache. And so I was like, I'm not going to do it. I was like, I'm going to just cancel coffee with Nikki this morning. And I was like, how can I sit here and talk about being dedicated, being disciplined, and doing the things and being focused and being goal oriented, and I'm not doing the things that I'm supposed to do, right? Even though I had a headache, and it was at 5 o'clock in the morning. I woke up with the headache, right? And I said, I can't preach all these things and not do them. I can't walk it like I talk it if I don't. So I got myself together and I said, I'm gonna get myself ready for the day, and I did. I'm ready. I could have came on with no makeup or anything and just looking miserable, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show up as my best self. I'm going to show up the way I'm supposed to show up, the way I said, not because you are dependent on me, right? But the way I said that I'm going to show up. I'm going to have to do what I need to do in order to get myself together so I could be prepared and make sure that I show up because I said I'm going to be here every morning. So just wanted to share that with you guys. It was a struggle, but it was a good thing that I planned out my content yesterday about what I was going to talk about, so I didn't have to. Usually sometimes I do it in the morning because I feel that's where I'm having my ideas in the morning and it's going to stay in my head. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get it together yesterday. I didn't think I was going to wake up with a headache, but just to say, you never know. So I wanted to be prepared no matter what, and I'm together and I'm here. So, and I'm blessed. Hello, right? A little headache ain't gonna stop me from showing up today. So I am here, you guys, and I thank you guys for joining me this morning. And I just wanted to say, the 2023, we're trying to do different things. And so I'm making sure that I show up the way that I'm supposed to show up. Right? The way I'm supposed to show up. So let me see what else is going on. I'm doing better than yesterday. Oh, sinus headaches. Oh my God, those are the worst too. I'm doing better today. I was not feeling it. Stayed in bed all day. I'm back ready to take on the week. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Sometimes we need to take those breaks. That was me, sinus headache. Yeah, love it. Yes, yes. Thank you. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Well, thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much, Trina. You're not drinking coffee, but if there's some chocolate around, eat some. And I'm not eating sugar, so no sugar and no coffee. And I need to because I don't know. We'll talk about it after this, cousin. But yeah, I stopped drinking coffee, you guys, because I'm going to have somebody on my Bubble Babes channel, and it's the fibroid pandemic, and she dedicated her whole entire business to helping women who struggle with fibroids, and just providing information and alternatives to surgery and stuff like that. So I'm going to have her on the show. We were supposed to go on Thursday, but I think she'd just be coming back from vacation. So yeah, so she's one of the people. I couldn't even think what I was gonna say. She's one of the people who kind of like showed me different ways and methods and things that I could do so that I could alleviate the menstrual cycle as heavy as it was, right? If it's too TMI for anybody, I apologize. But if you are a woman of a certain age, or if you are struggling with fibroids or anything like that, then and I see that a lot of friends and a lot of family members, we all have the same issue. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, nobody really, you're not going to hear about it from anybody unless you're struggling with it, right? Because I'm like, oh, I didn't know that you were struggling with that. Like, one of my cousins, it was really bad. And she passed out. Like, she passed out, and they had to find her in her house. She's fine, but it was just too much. And I was like, wow, we have all of this going on in our families, and somebody really needs to be talking about this, because there's things that we need to be doing. If there's something we could do with our fitness, if there's something that we could do with our diet, if there's something that we could do with, if you do plan on getting a surgery, or something that's going to help you, then we need to get on board with these things. And so I'm going to have her on the show. I wasn't supposed to be talking about that, but I'm going to have her on the show. So if anybody in here has fibroids or know somebody that does, I'm going to be going live with the fibroid pandemic. I think we're going Thursday, but just in case, it may be the following Thursday, because like I said, I know she's coming back from vacation. So we'll see. And so that was my point. That's why I'm not drinking coffee. I stopped drinking the coffee, and stopped eating meat, and I also stopped eating sugar. So I can see, if that helps. So that's what I'm doing. Good morning, Michi. Good morning. That will do it. I know, but the caffeine will help. I think no, Sean didn't make coffee this morning. I think she made tea. But I'm going to get something, because she was like, take some medicine, and I really hate to take medicine. So she was like, take one of these Tylenols, and I was like, and so I'm sitting here dealing with it. It's like on this side of my head. So we'll see. We'll see. Wish I had before my surgery, because my surgery brought so many problems. Exactly. And that's the thing, right? Because the doctors, that's the first thing I'm gonna say it anyway. The doctors really don't tell you other options other than getting the surgery, right? That's the first thing that they suggest, and that's just quick, and they don't tell you anything else unless you have a really good doctor, and the doctor gives you all of your options. My doctor gave me some options, but what he did was, he was like, but the thing that's going to work the best is if you get a hysterectomy. And I was like, I'm not going to do that, and so he was like, well, then you just got to wait to menopause. And I was like, well, I'm trying to wait out menopause. I'm trying to see if I get it. But yeah, it's something that I just didn't feel right for me. And I hear a lot of people who said that they had a good surgery, and I hear a lot of people who say they didn't have a great surgery. I know some people who had to keep going back to the hospital because it wasn't done right. Things were nipped, and I don't want to be that person. And so I was trying to do it naturally and see what happens, but we'll see. We'll see. Process of elimination. I'm telling you, I'm weaning the things out. If it's the meat, if it's the sugar, if it's the coffee, the caffeine, I'm going to figure it all out. I'm going to figure it out and see. So let me see. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. I looked up what you said, and the research said coffee does not cause fibroids. I don't think it causes fibroids. I already have them. Well, I don't even want to claim them, but they already exist. But I do not want them to grow, and I do not want them to have, I don't want more. So that is why I eliminated it. Been there, done that, had the surgery, all of that. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Physicians recommend that women with fibroids limit their intake of both. Yeah. But research conducted in nearly, thank you, research in nearly 22,000 women concluded that caffeine consumption was unrelated to higher risk of fibroids. Got it. Got it. I couldn't wait till menopause. I would not have made it. I'm holding on by a string. By a string. I had a hysterectomy in 2016 and it was a nightmare. Yep. I've tried everything. So surgery was my only hope at that point. I had a partial. I had a good surgery. Love is gone. And you know, people who actually are on the other side of it, they're excited and they're happy about it. And I love that. But I just got to see what my path is going to be. So we'll see. Had 5 surgeries after my hysterectomy because the doctor accidentally cut my my left uterus on accident. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I went into instant menopause. Ooh. I'm 50 and waiting for menopause, and it don't seem like my body is complying. Oh my gosh. Yes, Good morning, Kay. I was just like, it's been it's we're gonna have this whole conversation when I have the fibroid pandemic. So you guys make sure that you join me when I have her on. It is going to be so good, so good, so good. I had her on the show last year or the year before last. I think it was the year before last. And she has really good information. She also had really good doctors. She has some wonderful African American doctors in the in Atlanta area that are great at, you know, what they do. And they also make sure that, you know, because the statistic, well, okay, I keep saying I'm not going to talk about it, but then I keep going into it, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it, but she really has some great resources on her show. And she gives you different methods and everything. So y'all, you guys stay on the lookout for the fibroid pandemic, because it's going to be a time. It's going to be a time, especially if you have fibroids currently. Is she's going to provide plenty of information and resources for you guys. So menopause is a beautiful thing versus those horrible menstrual cycles. Yes, fibroids the size of a grapefruit. Yeah, mine are about he said it's a like, I don't know. It was 4 centimeters. I don't know, but it's not on it. I keep saying I'm not going to talk about it, right? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. But this is something that we as women, I see it in a lot of women now. And a lot of African American women. I do know one white person who suffers from endometriosis, and hers is seriously bad. And so it's just something that everybody's not talking about. I mean, you hear about it now and then, but you don't, the people that could help you in your life, they're not sharing that. And so you gotta get checked out, and you gotta find a good GYN. You have to find a good GYN that has your best interest at heart. I had some horrible, and living where I live is a problem, because it seems like this is where all the rejects come to use their license, and they don't give you very good information. Or they just kind of, it's kind of like dismissal. It's not really, you know, they have my best interests at heart, you know what I mean? And so the medical field, the medical, you know, the profession, some people want to do it because they want to help people, and some people just do it because they just trying to get a check, and they don't really care about your life. They don't really care about your life. I had one doctor give me the depot shot, and it was supposed to stop my period. I had my period for 6 months, every day for 6 months with the depot shot. The depot shot was a nightmare. I do not suggest. I mean, I had a cousin who went on it and she was fine and everything was good, but I got on it and it was horrible. My aunt got on it and it was horrible for her. I would black out. Like I would be so angry. I could feel my blood, like feel like it's boiling, and I would get so angry and I would just like black out. I could feel that anger bubbling up. My fingers would get like pins and needles, my toes. It would take a long time for my hands to get unnumb. It was so bad. It was so bad. And my aunt, she had the same thing with the depot, and she was taking the depot for a different reason. I forgot what she was doing, but they suggested that she do that. And then she got the shot and she was like, never again. And so she told my mother, she was like, tell Nicole, don't get the shot again. Cause after 3 months, I was like, I'm not doing this no more. 3 months of a period. I was like, I'm not doing this no more. And then the doctor was like, well, usually if you've experienced it like this, not a lot of women experience it like that, but if you did, the second shot will usually help. The second shot, I still had the same thing. And my aunt told my mom, she was like, don't let her get it. Don't let her get it. And she didn't tell me early enough. And so I went and I got it. And when I came back, she was like, so Celeste said, don't do the shot. I was like, I already did. So she was like, it was a whole big thing. Then I went looking down the rabbit hole to get information. And I see that there's so many people who are having problems with that depot shot. And I went to a doctor who was, when you get better insurance, they take care of you better, right? And so I have better insurance, and the doctor said I would never suggest a depot shot to anybody. That's something that I would never suggest to my clients or my patients. I would never do that because it's like poison. This was another doctor saying that she wouldn't give it to another patient because it's poison. And this doctor's gung ho putting, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it's tough. It is tough. It is tough. Let me go into the chat and see what you guys are saying, because I see that I'm missing some stuff. Let me see. Let me go in this way. What? This thing keeps kicking me out. It keeps kicking me out. It is tough. It is tough. And this morning we were not supposed to be talking about fibroids and menopause and double shots, but I guess it's something that we, need to be discussed. We're in a room full of women, so let's discuss. Let me see. It's the caffeine causes. I had surgery in 2007. It's been a nightmare. I had a myomectomy in 2017. I still have some of them, but the one they took out was the size of a baseball. Ooh. Good morning, Janae. Good morning. That was medical malpractice lawsuit, Jules of BCMC. You can't make accidents in the medical field, and the consequence don't come from it. I think she had responded. So I know what happened because I know her. But I think she responded. It's all about the money. That's right, Janae. It's all about the money. A lot of them are not really certified in that major. Got you. I had 2 fibroids the size of grapefruits as well. That happened to my daughter. Wow. Heard nothing but bad things about the depot shot. That thing is, I'm telling you, that should never, never have been issued. Ever. Ever. The depot shot took away my sex drive, and I was miserable for 4 years. Wow. I'm in Texas. You can't sue for malpractice. You can sue for pain and suffering, but the statute of limitation is 2 years. It was too late by that point. 8 lawyers denied the case. I couldn't take any birth control because I'm prone to blood clots. One thing I never did was perm my hair and use hair dyes. I always drink juice, not from concentrate, and I love vegetables, but not a vegan, and bake my meats. Good stuff, Tina. Right. I had my doctor for 20 years, so I trusted him enough to take his advice on it. Yep. He even diagnosed me with Stevens-Johnson syndrome when no one else did. I was on the depot shot for years. I didn't have a cycle, but my bones deteriorated from being on it so long. Oh, wow. I'm thinking about that lawsuit where if you had perms. Oh, yes. which caused a hysterectomy, you can get paid. Mm. And that might be okay. So they say if that's linked like that, and they say it's usually prevalent in a Black community, if that's the case, usually a lot of Black women are getting perms in their hair. So if that's the case, but they do say it's genetics. I know my mom had it. I don't know if her mom had it. Yeah, the doctor wants Caitlin to get the shot because of her cramps. No, ma'am, not happening. Nope. Get some good old BC powder. Get you some good old BC powder. Birth control in general changes your mood. It's a hormone, so we turn into a bee on wheels for sure. My best friend had 9, and the biggest one was the size of a grapefruit. Wow. Good morning, Danny. Good morning. We are talking about fibroids, hysterectomies, and birth control so far. I'm not a fan of birth control. I've had issues and procedures done because soon after I was told I had cancerous cells on my cervix. Oh wow. And I heard the same story from a lot of PF women. Um, my narcissistic ex would read the ingredients of everything we ate. I used to hide my snack, but a lot of things in America we eat are banned, and it's actually the dyes causing cancer and fibroids. Yeah. Um, Texas was also a reason why they denied you. Good morning, Chantel. Good morning. They also say it's the sugar, and that's why let me tell you, I took all of that out. I took all of that out to see if things were going to change. Sorry, I'm late. It's okay. We are talking about fibroids, menopause, and birth control right now. um, we discount the foods products we put in, or we discount the foods products we put in or on our biggest organ. We discount the foods. I don't know if I'm reading it right. I'm trying to find a different alternative to perms. Go natural, Miss Betty Rose. Go natural. There's a class action suit for women who got uterine cancer from perming their hair. Good morning, Naomi. Good morning. I'm awake, alive, and blessed. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So we need to, first of all, I think the first thing we need to do is find really good doctors. And if you have to travel to find a really good doctor, then we got to travel to find a really good doctor, right? Because I'm telling you, these doctors up here, they're hacks. I know where I am, you know what I mean? And I know how they disregard, your concerns and things like that, your health. So I know what it's like here. So, we got to find us really good doctors, and we have to start taking better care of ourselves. We have to start paying attention to what we're putting into our bodies, and we have to make sure that, we're doing the work, because we only got one body. We only got one body. And even though we can interchange things, with all of technology today, people putting things in and taking things out, you still got to take care of your body, because it's once it's gone, it's gone. And once it starts deteriorating, like, either there's a hard road to come back, or there is no road to come back. So we gotta do the work. We gotta do the work. Okay. Skin is our biggest organ. We don't take it into consideration. Got it. We discount the food products we put in it. Okay, got you. Thank you, Jasmine. Got it. Um, Moved an hour away from your doctor. Yeah. You whenever you find a good doctor, I know it's best, it's easier to go to a doctor that's near you. But if that's not the best doctor for you, then that's not going to help you anyway. That's not going to help you anyway. Yep, because they don't know the answer. They tell you it's in your head. The food we eat in America are banned in other countries, especially Europe. Yep. Yep, yep. So let me see. She's saying that we forget the impact that our food we eat and we put on our skin contributes to health issues too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, it's crazy. This is the subject of discussion. I literally just told myself I need a new um POC doctor. I'm on. Was I on that? No, 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 no. Birth control and have been bleeding for months. Sex drive out the window. um, I had Nikki, you are so right. I feel the insurance and color of your skin play a factor in treatment. It for sure does. It for sure does. Because if you have great insurance and you paying like high and high premiums or whatever for your insurance, they take you a little bit more seriously. If you have state insurance or if you have, a basic insurance plan where they just giving you the bare minimal, then there's such a difference. It's such a difference in the information that you get up here and the information that you get down here. Because I've been on state insurance when I lived in the city. I've been on state, and it's good when they take care of everything and they pay for everything, but the information that you get doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. They just lump you in with everybody else. My OBGYN is a Black woman. Yes, it does. It for sure makes a difference because they are concerned with giving you other options. The other side, not so much. The other side, they're going to tell you to go under the knife and take everything out. That's what they're going to tell you. You want to get rid of the problem? Take it out. That's exactly how that works. That's a fact about insurance. I work in health insurance. It's a difference. It's such a difference. 6 months before my surgery. Wow. Yeah, it's so bad I couldn't even travel. Like, just imagine I was traveling to Texas and it was horrible the entire time. I could not even make it the ride. And it was a mess everywhere. It was embarrassing. It's no way to live. You're not comfortable. It's horrible. Like, something's got to change. Something's got to give. Something's got to give because this can't happen. I was supposed to, matter of fact, Jules is in here. When I went to Texas, I was supposed to go to Houston so I could go see Jules. I couldn't go for the ride to go see her. I barely made it to my niece's baby shower. Barely. So it's like, it's no way to live. Like, the quality of life is horrible when it's that bad. And I didn't suffer from pains. It's just the heavy menstrual. The heavy prolonged menstrual. That's what the problem was for me. Yes, you can get rid of fibroids the natural way. Oh, all right. Well, share some tips, Miss Yolanda. The depot shot was causing me to bleed for a month straight. It caused a lot of pain. Yep, sure does, Janae. Yes, she gave me options, never forced me into anything, and she listened to me. Yes. And that makes the difference because the doctors that I had, they listened, but they didn't. Is it they listened, but they didn't hear me, or they heard me, but they didn't listen? But it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And so they were going to do what they were going to do regardless without even, considering what they was like, oh, you don't want it? Then okay, well, then you're going to have to find another doctor. What? What? And so it's just horrible. It's just horrible experience. We are valuable on the black market for our organs, and that's why they're so ready to take them out. And I understood your pain, and I was so excited to go. But and I thought I was going to be done because it was already on for a while, but it just seemed like it got even heavier. So my way to the airport was horrible. My time in Texas was horrible. Like I said, I couldn't go to Houston. By the time it was time for me to come home, it was lighter. It wasn't gone, but it was lighter, and I was able to travel without being too concerned. But I had to have change of clothes, everything in my bag because I just couldn't. I didn't want to sit down. I wanted to stand up because it was horrible. The heavy cycles, yes. I had heavy periods. My cramps with, oh no, sick as a dog for the first 3 days. Hard. That's so bad. That's so bad. I left numerous doctors' offices for those reasons. They don't listen. Absolutely. Um, I need a black doctor. They throw more hormone birth control pills on me to control the bleeding and not understanding how it affects my body. It's so hard for us as Black women. And if we're not armed with information, we can't advocate for ourselves. And so what we have to do is have to be like the play doctor, so that we can inform the real doctor, like, hey, we know what's going on. We know that these things are possible. We know that this is the side effects of this, and no, I don't want that, and no, stop giving me birth control, and no, I don't want that, and no, that one of the doctors gave me some experimental what was it called? I forgot what it's called, but it was an experimental thing. He was like, I've never given it to anybody. It's supposed to help you clot up. But the information that he gave me, the pamphlet that he gave me, guess who was on the pamphlet? Guess all the people that was on the pamphlet, guess what color they were? Put in the chat. When he gave me this pamphlet. So you have all these, we are in a predominantly white area. You have all of these other people here. You know, you treating all of these women, and I'm the first person that you give it to. Am I the first person that you giving it to because I'm the first Black woman that came in here? Or am I the first, like, why am I the first woman that you're giving it to? This is the OBGYN. You haven't given it to anybody else? Red flags. I don't want this medicine. Hey, Kara, I don't want this medicine. No, because everybody who was on that pamphlet was Black. Everybody was on that pamphlet was Black. There was no mix of people. Everybody was Black with a smile on their face. Talk about, here, this is the information for this this trial, whatever. I said, let me tell you, and it was so bad. I was like, you know what? Let me see if, and I said, I'm gonna try it and see if it works, right? And so I did, and it did clot up, but it worked that one time. And then I was like, something's wrong in this medicine. So I started researching the medicine, and I was like, that's it for that. That's it for that. It will never happen again. I'm gonna have to deal with these heavy cycles, because I'm not doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more. Doctors will never tell you the natural way. It's a $1 billion business. Doctors will always keep you drugged up. Yep. They will. Because that's the first thing that they offer you. Because when I asked the doctor, I said, is there anything that I could eat that could, I don't know if it'll shrink it or what. And I've seen women say that they've passed their fibroids. So I was like, I wonder if I could do that, And so I was like, is there anything that I could do? Maybe I'm eating stuff that's maybe contribute to the growth, or, can I do something? He was like, no. And I'm like, I know I clearly read that women said, people were saying, stop eating soy because the soy, the hormones and soy, and don't do that. Okay, so I wasn't doing that. Then I read about the sugar, and I was like, you sure? He was like, no, there's nothing that you're eating that is going to be contributing to the growth of your fibroids. I was like, okay. Duly noted, because I'm seeing it everywhere, but you're saying that's not true? Okay. But you're telling me to take this drug, and I'm the first Black person that you're giving it to. Okay. Well, he didn't say I was the first Black person. He said I was the first person. But like I said, all these other women in here, I'm the first person that gets this. Thank you, sis. Makes you feel like you got to pee constantly. Do your own research and tell them what you want. Yep. Your hormones and the food you eat plays a major role in your flow of your cycle. If you eat more natural foods like salads and foods that are not processed, you will see a change as time progress. Yes. Dandelion tea is good. Drink 2 times a day will lighten up the menstrual. Okay. I live in Georgia, south of Atlanta. All my doctors are either Black or brown for myself and my hubby and my kids. That's good stuff. You have to change your diet to pure natural foods. Got you. White other. No, Karen. Nope. They were the people on that brochure were Black. because they're trying to convince you that Black people take these drugs. As a patient, you may have to say no to treatment and get a second or even a third opinion. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those doctors be trying to test on you. Yep. Yep. When I declined the procedure, I was told to stay off the internet once. I never scheduled another appointment when in fact it was something that happened to my friend and her GYN warned her. Wow. See? Hey, Nataki. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. They're doing modern Tuskegee experiments on us. Facts. And they still doing it, but a lot of us is a lot of us. Wait, a lot of, and they are still doing it, but a lot of us blind to what they are. Okay, I think that's us. A lot of us is blind to what they are, what they're doing to manipulate the mind and control over us, have control over us. Yes. He's a for water fast, no sugar, fibroids live off sugar. The pharmaceutical reps pay doctors to push new medications. And I know that to be true because I have a friend who used to push antidepressants, or I think it was antidepressants. I know one of the drugs was, I don't even know if I should say it, but starts with a W, and he was pushing it to the doctors and he was giving it for free. I had a full hysterectomy with ovaries removed, and they wanted me to take hormone pills for the menopause. But my uncle, who is a doctor, told me absolutely not. He said the hormone pills lead to cancer in a high percentage of women. Wow. He lied. What we eat plays a role. We have to advocate for ourselves. Yep. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Good morning. We are also overweight in our race group as a factor. 80% of illnesses contribute to what you eat. Yep. So we got, and that is one of the reasons, that is the reason why I decided that I'm going to do no meat. No meat was first a detox. And I was like, you know what? This is also going to be good for me, for my fibroids, right? So I said no meat. And then I said, no coffee and no sugar. It wasn't an easy road. Now it's easy because I've been doing it for quite some time, but it wasn't easy. Like from time to time, I'll have syrup like for my pancakes or something, but I do know that I am eating a whole lot more starch and I need to cut that on out and get more to either a raw or, plant-based diet. I don't eat soy meats. I don't eat any of the impossible meats or any of those. I don't eat those. I don't eat proxy meat. Like if I'm going to eat meat, I'm going to eat meat. I'm not going to eat fake meat. So I'm not going to do it, but I am going to try lion's mane to make lion's mane. Did you guys see this mushroom? This mushroom, first of all, is pretty. I hate mushrooms. Mushrooms freak me out. But the lion mane mushroom is white, fluffy, pretty, and it gives the texture. It looks like chicken on the inside. Like if you cook it, it looks like chicken. So I'm going to try that and see. I can even grow it myself. So when I start doing all the gardening and stuff, I'm actually going to have the spores so I can make me my own lion mane. And I think it said 4 to 6 weeks or something like that it takes to grow. And if that's it, I'm just going to plant a lot and then use it and then plant more. So I'm going to try it and see. I'll either do a video so you can see my story, so you can see how I prepared it, or, my reaction on how it tastes. But I'm going to definitely try it because I don't incorporate mushrooms in my food, but mushrooms have a lot of therapeutic properties, and I'm going to try the lion's mane. I'm not going to try the ones that grow outside, and that freaks me out because you go outside and they're not there. You come back the next day and they're fully grown. Those things, I'm like, how did they grow that fast? So those mushrooms freak me out like crazy. But I'm going to try to start incorporating it into my diet because I can't I'm replacing the meat with starch and pastas and rices, and I'm replacing the meat with that, and it's not helping because this is getting thick. I'm thicker than a Snicker. I'm thicker than a Snicker. We have to start making our own foods fresh from our own gardens. That's right. And start researching the countries that only eat natural foods and create remedies for certain conditions to heal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Yazzie Faye, we got to take advantage of the herbs and the teas and things that we get. I know in Guyana, they have they live freaking long lives. First of all, the older people, they live, I mean, not the older people, but you know what I'm saying, they live a long life. There's a lot of natural stuff there. Now they're bringing in all of the stuff, the processed and all of that, but they're cooking, and they're cooking every day. They're not eating out every day. They're cooking food every day. They're taking they're taking things from the garden. They're, cooking healthy things. And so, they have a longer life. We sitting here eating all kinds of processed foods and plasticized foods and things like that. And what are they trying to do here? So yeah, it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. Stop eating these meats because we're not supposed to eat meat. Meat is cancerous before it makes it to the stores. And if you watch those, I don't want to freak nobody out, because if you eat meat, I don't want to mess up your thing. So I'm not gonna freak you out, but I decided to stop eating meat. And I may go back to eating, from time to time, but for right now, I don't even desire it. So my friend did a raw diet. I'm going to reach out to her. Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, they definitely get paid to push drugs. I worked at the doctor's office. I couldn't work for doctors anymore after my son started having problems, and they act like it wasn't because the meds they gave. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everything you eat that is white is mainly bad for you, because everything white is processed. It's bleached to be that. So facts. I agree. Um, Also, if you research all the ingredients on products before you buy and eat, you will see that our foods are made of, genetically, they GMO for sure. For sure they GMO. I seen cake mix and it said genetically modified on the top. What did you modify? Right? What did you genetically modify in cake mix? Crazy. Today's show is all about health. Today's show is all about health and wellness. Oh, I love Queen Afua. I used to do the detox. I used to detox my body as only fruits and vegetables, not cooking anything for about, I think, a week or two that I used to do it. But I love Queen Afua. And I don't even know why this stuck with me so much. First of all, her book stuck with me because that was like a Bible, right? And then her son's name is Supernova, and I love that. And I still remember it to this day. The Sacred Woman is a great book on how to eat healthy and heal your body. Yes, indeed it is. Yes, my sister-in-law from there. Ghana is all about natural eating. Yep, I love Ghana. That's Jules in the house. I need to change my diet and what I put in my body. I needed to hear this. Okay. I'm glad that somebody needed it, because I'm like, I'm going off. I'm going off the topic, and I was only going to say something, and it just ended up snowballing. But I'm glad that if you needed something that we're saying today, I hope that from everybody else's experiences and, just what we were talking about today, that you get something from it. So that's my wish for today. That's my wish for the day. Dandelion is here in abundance and for free. Oh, wow. But we've been taught it's just the weed. Yeah. Yep. We have them grow out too. And me and my neighbor across the street, we said we were gonna make some dandelion tea. We never did, but maybe I'll do it this year. I will be more mindful about it. God being God of order, why would this be a weed in abundance? Right. I believe it cures many things. Agreed. I do my absolute best to bake from scratch. My middle name is Afua. What? Come on. Come on, Miss Ghana. Born on Friday. Yes. We have to. So that's mainly the reason why it's important for me to grow. My friend, she does everything. She does her bread from scratch. She freezes her herbs, and she makes these little ice cubes of the herbs. She blends it all together, and then she freezes them. I have not gone that far to do that, but I said I want to do more herbs and stuff in my garden. I was doing a lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of vegetables, but I want to do more herbs in the garden. So we'll see. I did do basil, and basil was abundant in the garden, and I absolutely loved it. I do have oregano out there, lemon balm, peppermint. What else did I have? I had something else, but I really want calendula. Um I want calendula. I did want lavender until I realized it takes way too long to grow. And we don't have a long growing season. So I said I'm not gonna do lavender. Um and I killed my aloe vera, so I never got another one, but I need to. I need to because it froze outside because I didn't bring it in when the weather got cold. So that is that. So what that I appreciate you guys contributing your stories and saying the things that happen to you to help other women, and also a lot of you sharing just different things that we can do, different methods that we could use to take care of our bodies, because again, we only have one. We only have one. Lavender is tricky. Yes. Yes. The same. Lemon balm tea is good for overactive thyroids. Let me tell you, lemon balm smells so amazing. So amazing. I love these conversations. Being an herbalist is one of your second loves. I said that I was going to do that because everybody calls me a witch doctor. Sometimes I just pick up things and I'm like, well, where did I learn this from? Or how do I know that this works? But I've always been able to, you know, my kids get sick, I nip that right in the bud. I get sick, I can nip it right in the bud. Like it's always been that. And so I said I was going to start, taking some classes and stuff just so I could actually know what I'm doing. I'm picking up things here and there, but I was like, I really want to know, and grow what I know. So I never did it, but I should. I should, especially since it's something that I could use in my products, and I really want to grow them because I can put it in my products. I want calendula, so I could put it in my facial serums. I want, the peppermint and the herbs and all of that, so I could put it in my stuff. That was the initial purpose of me growing the herbs and stuff like that. But then when I seen that I was abundant last year, I was like, oh, sis could grow. Sis could grow stuff. So I started some stuff, and we'll see. We'll see what the garden is gonna be looking like. What is a good book I could read on learning about healthy foods and herbs? Yolanda, I just put it in the group. It's by Queen of Four. It's a blue book. I know this is the first book. I think it was Heal Thyself is the first book, right? Am I right, Yolanda? Heal Thyself is the first book. Well, that's the first book that I read from her. She could have wrote books before that, but I do know Heal Thyself. It had recipes in it. It had it was a really good book. I wonder if I still have it. Let me check. Let me check real fast. Yes, Heal Thyself. Yeah. Heal Thyself for Health and Longevity. And there's another book that I see this lady on TikTok. She's always talking about eating for your blood type. And so she's just going through the book telling you what foods are good for your blood type or what you should be doing for your blood type. But she just breaks it down into, bite-sized pieces. So she said the book is rather big. And so people are not really going to read through the book. So she does it for you. I forgot her name. You could tell the difference between, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You could tell the difference from homegrown herbs, veggies, and fruits from the ones bought at the stores. It's such a huge difference. It sure is. Let me tell you something. My tomatoes was popping. My tomatoes were popping, nice and sweet. Love it. Love it. It's on Amazon. Yep. I used to live next door. Oh, wow. In New Jersey. My daughter used to tease him about his songs. She would sing them when he came home. When he came outside, he would laugh. So that's so small world, right? Small world. Her son Supernova sells Mega Green powder. We used to buy from him. Oh, nice. I regret not buying thyme and basil seeds. They didn't have much left, so I'm scared I won't find any when I go back. Just order it online. Order it online. Or Yeah, order it online or check Home Depot and Lowe's because they have seeds too. Their seeds are a little bit more pricey, but they grow. I do know that for sure. They do grow. My friend was like, I told you to stock up on seeds, and you were supposed to stock up on seeds because the stores are empty. You were supposed to stock up on seeds. I was like, girl, I got a bunch of seeds from last year. I got a bunch of seeds from last year because I didn't think I was going to grow the way I did, but I did. Praise God, because that was amazing. One of the best One of my best lifelong friends is from Ghana, and his mother is a chef, and they always cooking fresh foods. Yep, they definitely have a garden in front and in the back. Very healthy people. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do too. I'm thinking I have my garden is right outside here on the side of the house, but the where it thrived was in the front, but I want to put it on the side so you don't see it in the front of the house, you know. But we'll see. And this side don't. This side, this is where I had the slugs on this side. Amazon has the seeds. Yep, Etsy too. Etsy has good seeds too. And then my friend also she purchased purchased seeds from a seed seller on Etsy. So and she gave me somebody for hibiscus, and I need to order them seeds because she's gonna be like, you got them seeds yet? And I'm gonna be like, no, I'm not helping you with your garden no more. She always telling me that. I was like, girl, you won't help me. She's like, you got a D. Yesterday I got a C because my Brussels sprouts started sprouting, but they're too leggy. So I'm sharing this little something with y'all because the light, I don't have enough of the light is stretching to the light, and so it's stretching too far. So now I probably have to start those seeds all over again. I have to start those seeds all over again. In Atlanta, we have a mega, and you would think that I have a bunch of farmers markets and stuff over here because I live in the woods, and it should be nothing but farm stuff. We should be able to have organic, non-GMO produce. Nope, 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 nope. We don't. um, mega big, mega big farmers market in DeKalb County. If you live in Atlanta, please go. It's bigger than Walmart, Supercenter, and Home Depot. Oh, wow. That's good to know because juicing is a problem for me here because you have to go far to find organic produce that you could use. Unless you get the ones that are in the, what is it, the dirty dozen with the fruits that have the skin on it, or the foods that you doesn't have to be organic. But yeah, you have to rotate your plants if they are in pots. No, I initially started with the plant pallet garden, and so I had big pallets, and I thought it was going to be amazing because they already automatically have the slots, but I didn't know that slugs are attracted to wood because that's what my friend said. The slugs are attracted to wood, and they were destroying everything. And even when I thought I had all of it, they were in the plats of the pallet. So I just cut it out over there. But I do have I grow from out the ground, and I do have a few pots. So I have my celery in a pot, and I have some not I have a few grow bags, and I have some planters that I have. But we don't see I'm going to I gotta get it all together. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I hope. I was debating. I was like, am I even gonna grow stuff this year? And I'm like, wait a minute. Yes, you are, girl. You're gonna grow stuff because I get to eat my tomatoes, my cucumbers, and all my stuff. Mm-hmm. I definitely for sure will. So everybody, again, Tina says in decal, that's how you say it, right? Decal County. They have a fruit market, you guys, a farmer's market. So you guys need to go out there and get you some so you could juice. At least detox your body. At least a week. A week. I know Yazzie Faye is about to, Ramadan is coming up, right? Hey, Nikki, I DM you. Okay. Another good book is Dr. Sebi's. Oh yeah, Dr. Sebi will have you not eating any fruit. Like you have to find special fruit with Dr. Sebi. He's like, this is a hybrid, this is a hybrid, this is a hybrid, this is a hybrid, this is a hybrid. I'm like, all the stuff I like is hybrids. Encyclopedia of Herbs, ultimate collection of alkaline healing herbs for full body cleanse and rejuvenation, medicinal, goodness, medicinal teas, infusions, and more for life, more for natural lifelong health. I need to, Dr. CB. Yes, but I'm not fasting food wise. I'm pregnant. Really? Yes, I don't know that. I don't know that you with the cinnamon roll. Yasmin's got a cinnamon swirl. Decab. Yes, and I have all those books. Let me tell you, this gonna be a new year. You want success, you want health, and you want longevity. You gonna have to treat your body right, because how can you do all the things if you sick? You got to preserve your health. You have to. You have to. You have to. You have to. So I'm gonna get this Dr. CB book. I love Dr. CB anyway, but yeah, he'll definitely have you like, you can't eat carrots. You can't eat. I'm like, what? Carrots? I love carrots. It's a hybrid. I'm like, yellow lemons. You have to eat key lime lemons, key limes, not key lime lemons, key limes. We don't have key limes. Sometimes once in the blue, we'll find some key limes here, but we don't have them. So I have to do what I could do. I know my friend, she's got everything growing in her yard. I was like, I'm gonna grow vegetables over here, but when I need fruit, I'm going over to your house. And she was like, no, you ain't. Yes, I am. She got pears, peaches, apples, and she got a bunch of trees. I'm going over there and getting me some. Because I'm a juice some. And I'm gonna grow my watermelon, and I'm gonna juice those too. I don't even like to eat watermelon, but I will drink it. I won't eat it. I had a ghost on attack last night because I had cheese. Oh no, I'm eating clean. Yeah, that dairy will take you out. Um, I eat cheese, but that's something I gotta start eliminating myself too, because that dairy is not good for me. I'm not allergic to dairy. I don't have any, lactose allergies or anything, but it's just not good for you. It's mucus causing, and so we need to get rid of it. And so when you know better, you do better. And that's what we need to do, y'all. We need to start taking care of our health. So I'm about to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody. We were initially supposed to have this conversation about motivation, but we're going to have it tomorrow. Today was a day of health, a day of realizing what we need to do for our health and some changes that we need to do. And also, researching our doctors and researching if we have something going on with us, start kind of advocating for ourselves and kind of get informed, get informed, so that you can make an informed decision about your health, and that you are not relying on the hands of a doctor to determine what it is that you're going to do, especially if it's not for your benefit. So this is a day of awareness, I guess, a day of awareness, and sharing love and experiences. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today. Today again was something I didn't expect to talk about, and it was good and it was needed, because I'm definitely going to get on the hunt I'm going to get this book. I'm going to get the dandelion tea. And what else am I going to do? Oh, I got to order my seeds. So I'm going to make sure I'm on top of all of that. And if you guys like these kind of conversations, we can incorporate these into the Coffee with Nikki if you guys would like. If not, we can, do this at another time. But if you feel like, then just let me know in the chat. Do you think we should do this? Maybe once a week, maybe even once a month, like just whenever needed, I guess. But put a 1 in the chat if you think we should, or you put a 2 in the chat if you think we should kind of like stick to business and motivation. Put it in the chat and let me see what you guys are saying. So it's best to get my fruits and veggies from a farmer's market and not the store. Absolutely, Chantel. Absolutely. Because usually if you're getting your fruits and vegetables from the farmers market, you're getting it from local growers, right? And so they're either using they may not be spraying their fruits and vegetables because it doesn't need to be sprayed with wax, because it doesn't need to last or look pretty in the store, right? That you're usually getting it in its natural state. And so farmers markets are great. Namdaemun Farmers Market in all parts of Atlanta is all in different counties. They're also big like Walmart. I use this one more because it has food from all islands, Asia and Africa. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. And them Asian markets, those are good too. They are really good. Because they are all about their health. Um, Great way to get rid of a lot of illnesses is to put your body into an alkaline state. Absolutely. Because when you're sick, it's because you're way too acidic. If you're sick, you can't run your business. Absolutely. Jules said today was needed. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Exactly. Yes. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's needed. Okay. Okay. Yes, I love the conversation. Okay. We need health discussions. Okay. All right. Let's get it. Let's go then. Let's get it. Let's go. We are all talking like besties. Absolutely. Because, a lot of the times when we're sitting home suffering from things, we think we're the only people suffering with these things. And when you feel like other people are suffering from something that you've experienced or something like that, then you feel a little bit more comfortable. Like it's not just me. Okay, so you did this before. What helped you? Oh, okay, so then I could try this. You know what I'm saying? That to give us all options. We need options. We need options. Clean your gut out. That's important as well. Yes, yes, yes. I only get honey from our local farmers markets. Me too. For medicine. Why? Medicinal. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Properties, especially since my daughter has environmental allergies. Yes, that is really good. Yes, yes, yes. I like to get my local. It's a little more expensive. It's pricier, but I do like the fact that I can pick it up. They have the place that I get it. The people have a farm, and so they sell the honey seasonally, but they do, and I love it. I don't have anyone to talk about these things to. See, and that's the point, right? Because we need to have these kind of conversations with each other. We do. I feel like this conversation made this community a little closer, just me. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, we share some very personal experiences, health wise, but again, everybody shared their experiences. There's things that people suggested that people could try. There's options now that people can try that they were not aware of, or some information they can go back and look at, some books they can go to refer to, right? So I think it was a really good. I think it was a good session. Good session for the day. The sponsorship is blowing me today. Yes, it's definitely more expensive, but we only use it when she's not feeling well. So it actually wasn't. But you know what? It's good for everything. That honey is good for your body, period. So I mean, that's just an investment in yourself, right? It's an investment in yourself and your health. Yep. Yep. And when my sons used to get sick, I used to take the local honey, and I used to take like a quarter a teaspoon of cayenne, mix that up and make them take it like a shot and make them drain all that mucus out. I don't have anyone to talk about this either. Y'all my family now. That's right. That's right. We family, especially our community. Health is not a popular topic at all. At all. This too, sis. Dr. CB 7-day full detox. I need to do that before we get to LA. Yep, yep, yep. I wrote that down. Yes, we have farmers market, but we still don't know what they do behind the scenes. They are great, but it's even better to start your own growing fruits and vegetables and get certain items. Yep. Absolutely. This was much needed. Thank you so much. Um, certain items. Okay, so it's continuing. All right. You're growing your fruits and vegetables and get certain items from them that we can't make on our own. Got it. Um, because because again, everything is money that can be saved when you create your own. Got it. I use local honey for my allergies. Good stuff, y'all. Get you some local honey. Look for it and find it. It's nice and rich. Not that stuff that you get in the supermarket. I have started about 6 vegetables. I'm about to find fruit seeds. We don't have, I don't have, I'm not even in the black community. We don't have a Trader Joe's. And I think it's also about class. So, when you see a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's, you know that you are in a more upscale area. That's what I think. But somebody could tell me if I'm wrong. We don't have a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's nowhere near. Nowhere near. Not even in upstate New York, there's not one. In Jersey, there are some, but I don't live near those either. So I'm not, I don't even know where there's a Trader Joe's or a Whole Foods out here. So yeah, I think it's also about class. No, you were right. Yeah, because and yep, no, not wrong. Even in New York City. Local honey is going to have antibacterial properties that are relevant to the bacteria present in our local environment. Thank you, Amanda Davis. How are you? And welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh no, I'm near two Trader Joe's. But if you're near where we were, it was very populated over there. Newark has a Whole Foods. Yeah, Newark is going through a whole gentrification. Is it gentrification? Uh, they're going through a whole. They're getting everybody out of there. So the only people that are, I mean, you got your pockets, but they're trying to change it. They're trying to change the area. Trader Joe's and Whole Foods are assigned you're in a more affluent area. I'm going to research that as far as the Whole Foods. They have Whole Foods upscale parts of Queens and Long Island. Long Island and Queens are Long Island for sure is, you know, for sure. I have both very close. Nice. My fam is staying, so have a great day, or have a great day. Yes, I have to about to wrap it up. We've been talking about health and wellness for an hour. So we about to wrap this up, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I know that your time is valuable and you cannot get it back. So I appreciate you investing your time in me and in this community. I hope that you got some valuable information. I do hope that you take any of the information or some of the information and use it and start researching and see if it works for yourself. See if it works for anybody in your family, and just start opening up the doors of communication for your family members so that we can have conversations like this that are going to help other people, right? Because things happen in our families. Should we know some things, we would be able to be properly prepared for them, right? If people shared their experiences, we would know, maybe we wouldn't have had a surgery. Maybe we wouldn't, like in my situation, I wouldn't have took another shot, right? Maybe, so we need to have those kind of conversations with each other so that we can help each other to be healthy, right? To be healthy and thriving. And share tips that are going to help you have longevity in life, right? So thank you, thank you, thank you. My psychic actually told me that Whole Foods is the devil and never shop there. I know that sounds kind of irrelevant, but if anyone is metaphysical, just keep that in mind. Well, I've never heard that, but um I'm not saying that it ain't true. I'm not saying that it ain't true. So yeah, that's crazy. Um, hmm. Now you're gonna have me go down the rabbit hole, Amanda, because you know, I first of all, I love a good tin hat. I wear my tin hat every day proudly. But I'm also into this, I'm also into that too. So I may go digging. I may go digging. Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you for feeding my tinfoil because I'm about to go in. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much because today was needed. Today was needed, and I appreciate you guys again. I am wrapping it up. They get their products from China, and you are right. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. We're about to open up another door. Listen, listen. Y'all gonna keep me on for another hour. I gotta wrap this up. I have to wrap it up. Because I will stay here and talk about this. I love stuff like this. So with that being said, you guys, I'm here every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. If you are not part of our Facebook group, please join the Facebook group. We got two. One is the public one where we go live. The next one is the private Facebook group where we have our challenges and everything else. You guys remember I said yesterday that I was going to put up a post and I was going to pin it for you guys to put your goals on there, your month goals on there. And what I want you to do is I want you to put your goal, just the goal. You don't have to put the steps to reaching it. You can put the steps to reaching it in your notebook or your journal, wherever you are, writing your stuff. And what else? And we're going to check back in, but I want you to put it down and I want you to have a timestamp on it so that you could actually see it happening, because it's going to build the momentum for the bigger things to start happening in your life. So yes, I want you guys to do that. What else do I want you guys to do? You can join me tonight. I'll be live tonight with Mystique Summers. Mystique Summers is from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 2 on my Bubble Babes page. That's my Bath and Body page. It's BABEZ, Bubble Babes. Going over there. Follow me and you'll be able to get notified when we go live. We're going live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mystique is going to show you how to do lashes. So if you wanted to learn how to do your lashes, we are going to have a demo and a tutorial for you guys so that you can apply your lashes like a pro. And what else do I need to say? That is it. I appreciate you guys so much for joining me. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I know you could be anywhere in the world, but you're rocking with me. Oh, and tell your friends, if you got some value from this, if you know somebody who's suffering from fibroids, or you know somebody who needs to start getting on the alkaline diet, or if you know somebody who, having the troubles with finding doctors or fibroid problems or anything like that, if you know somebody like that, share this video with them and let them know, come join us over here because we popping. And that is it, you guys. I love y'all. Thank you so much. If you missed it, hey, catch the replay. Hey, Salima. Let's see. All right. What? Me? I don't know if you remember me. We met in the checkout line at the local retailer down in Palm Beach Country. No, now I gotta go. I believe Aldi and Trader Joe's. Now I'm going down the rabbit. You got me going down the rabbit hole, Amanda. Okay, see you tonight. Have a great day. You too, Kay. Thank you for joining. I believe Aldi and Trader Joe's are owned by brothers. The only thing I will say is that I was told they both follow European standards for food, which is much higher than America. Good. Aldi is way cheaper than even Walmart or the dollar store. I do have Aldi's. I do have that. Oops. All right, y'all. So have an amazing day. Thank you. Hey, Danielle. Thank you. I will see you tonight for the lashes. Yes, come for the lashes. All right, y'all. Have an amazing day. I appreciate you so much. And I'm out of here. Bye, y'all. Yeah. It don't want to end.